Alright, here with the Octagon game, just trying out my Fire Ice deck, category XIX, as it's called on FFTCG, because it's mostly FF6, but it's got mine FF7 engine in it as well. Yeah, so the idea of this deck is to be kind of aggressive, but it's not like all-in aggressive. It's not like your other hyper-aggressive decks, like, you still play backups, you still have like a, field presence with like decent-sized forwards, but the idea is to have forwards that are, when they're attacking, they're pressuring your opponent's board, so you're kind of getting damage in while you're kind of removing them or controlling the game, sort of thing. I originally built it as a way to beat the mono water monster decks, particularly the one that I'd built that I found like control decks just couldn't beat. It was just in any long game, it just won every time. But yeah. Oh, this hand is interesting. I'm probably going to keep it because I have a 2-cost backup and a Goblin for turn 1 and 2. But opening both the Caius and the Fang is not that great. But that's alright, because as long as we got the 2-cost backup, that's mainly what matters. And he's going first. Yeah, I'll just keep it. We'll see how it goes. As long as the deck's got the first 2 turns, it can kind of craft the rest of its turns pretty easily. So I'm probably just going to be discarding Caius for Red Mage. And we'll see what I draw. If I draw like another 2-cost backup, like a 2-cost Ice backup or something, then I might play that as well. Maybe drop the Fang after, threaten the Bahamut's, but we'll have to see what we draw and what he does. He's playing red. Okay, Furion. Bat Furion. Okay, he's playing some kind of pingy kind of deck. Barret. Red yellow. This is like Opus I red yellow. He's got this Sage. Alright, we got another 2-cost backup, so I reckon I'm probably going to play that as well. I feel like I'm going to be discarding... Maybe I discard the Goblin then. Nah, maybe I'll discard the Vayne actually, and we'll drop the Devout instead. Yeah, that's way better. So we're going to lose Caius, I reckon, and play this Red Mage. And then, because we want the rest of these cards, we'll draw into another backup, and we've got the Fang for next turn. Anyway, is another on-curve play. So we'll get the Devout down. Now we've got a red, Fire and an Ice backup ready already, which is good, so we can play any cards we draw. And we got the Vayne there with the Devout for that, if he plays any 5 costs. It's like a decent setup. Like I said, you can generally craft your board and your turns with this deck, because you got like the search options and the Devout. You get the flexibility. Is that haste? Oh no, it's just the first strike ninja. Alright, that's fine, we can live with that. Probably don't need Shiver right now. I feel like I'm probably going to drop Fang, because this auto ability is going to be wasted. I don't know if I want to use the Shiver or not. I mean, his guys are kind of weak, so we probably don't need Shiver just yet. So we'll probably ditch it, and we'll play this Fang and start threatening Bahamut's. See how that goes. And we can always discard the Sabin and get it back with Devout if we need it in a pinch. And this has got first strike to combat his first strike, which is kind of funny. Only when it's attacking though. So I'm probably not going to block if he attacks. Of course, the first time I play a deck without Minwu and I'm playing against a deck that Minwu would be nuts, but yeah. He's got yellow, so he's probably got Hecaton in there. So he's probably not going to lose to Minwu as hard. I'll just take that damage. No, that's a good card, but that's okay. There's another one in here. We got Setzer as well. I wonder what he's going to do with his other cards. What do I reckon? Could play another Ninja. I could play like just another backup maybe. What yellow cards could he play? 2 mana. Scar maybe? Scarmillion would be pretty good. No, it's just a VV, sure. That's fine. Oh yeah, got the Mecha and the Sabin now. So this is the main synergy in this deck. This is the kind of the combo, so to speak, is to have these 2 out, and so you're getting Sabin attacks and makes Mecha Chocobo unbreakable, so then you get the Mecha Chocobo attack, kill something, and even if it's blocked, it won't break. That's basically the main reason I made this deck. And I've got the Goblin as well to help out with that, but let's see what happens if I attack, see if he blocks. Hopefully he uses the VV on the Fang. That's what I'm hoping. Otherwise though, we've got the Devout, like I said. Yeah, he's going to do it. Excellent, that's good. We don't care about Fang. Yep, see you later, Fang. Make sure he pays. Maybe he thinks that his VV is going to do the combat damage. Nah. Oh, okay. Whoops, I misinterpreted that. Sure, that's fine. What's he gonna do to finish me then? Probably Ifrit, I guess. So I reckon we drop the Mecha Chocobo. I kind of want to keep the Cannoneer because that makes the Mecha Chocobo really good, but I want the Goblin too. Oh, this is decisions. This is decisions. Maybe we ditch the Sabin and go for the Mecha Chocobo because we've got the Devout for it. Or we go the other way around. We ditch the Mecha Chocobo, play the Sabin. Yeah, that's better because then we can go Goblin and Devout and get the Mecha Chocobo up. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, yeah, this is good. I'm going to do it this way. So we do it like this. And then next turn we can Devout Chocobo, give it haste, and do our... he won't be expecting the Chocobo to come through, so he'll probably lose something to it, theoretically. Don't know why he threw away his VV like that, though. Yeah, that's surely just a waste. It's just blocking 1 damage of the VV. I probably should have said that I was targeting Fang with Sabin, but it's whatever. If he's got any way to remove it, he would have just done it in response anyway. Six cards though. I mean, I'm like down on cards, but I doubt he has. Oh, he could be playing Shantoto. He probably like with this kind of deck. I'd assume he's not like people should play 3 Shantoto in every deck really, but I just have a feeling this kind of deck. I feel a feeling he would have convinced himself not to play Shanto. Oh, okay. It's doing the old Inga Sage combo with the other Sage, not the Haste Sage. I mean, it's like he's getting quite a bit of like ramp curve going there, which is kind of annoying, but hopefully he'll dull some stuff now. Hopefully he attacks with Ninja. That's what I'm waiting for, hoping for. Oh, another VV. That's bad. He had a second one. Gosh darn it. No, he's attacking with Ninja. I'll just take it. He'll have to lose his hand if he wants to kill my Mecha Chocobo with VV though, which is good. Oh, another Goblin. Oh, Irvine. That could be useful. No, I have to make another decision. Let's have a look at the graveyard. So, our original plan is still decent. But all we're getting out of it is this. And I mean, we can force him, like, forcing him to lose his hand with the VV is probably not that bad, but we go down to 1 backup, which is kind of annoying. Although, I mean, Irvine can just kill this anyway. Maybe he'll just do that, honestly. We probably just play Irvine and Goblin. And, I mean, Sabin can probably attack anyway, and we'll see if he uses the VV. Yeah, no, we don't need to. There's no rush. Let's go like this. Target this. No rush at all. Yep, cool. Yeah, no rush. So let's just go lose 1 Goblin for the Irvine. Finish off old mate Ninja. Wrong position. That's some good value. And we'll telegraph our Goblin play. But that's okay. Because the threat of it is still good. Is my Octagon frozen? No, we're good. So we're like pretty even on cards at the moment, but the Devout is kind of representing more value, unless he plays Emperor. But the Cannoneer will probably come down next turn. Get some free damage in. Which one's this? This is the new one. When attack still 2k, yeah. That's fine. Is he going to use a VV? I'm probably just going to block it if he doesn't. Oh! It's making it do 4k. Spicy. Hang on, wait, I need to read the stage. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, alright, my guys take 4k then. Interesting. Probably still gonna block with Fang though. Yeah, I'll still block with Fang. Might as well set the damage for him. He used up a backup for that, which is pretty, like, he's losing a lot of mana out of this. Okay, he's gonna use VV. Yeah, sure, see you later, Sabin. See you later, Fang. Sorry, we just Mecha Chocobo Zingus if he attacks. Yeah, he attacked. I don't think he realizes what's going on. I don't think he's paying attention to board, but it's good for us. Yep. We drew another one anyway. We don't even need to devout it now. I mean, we can just devout the something else if we wanted. If we want to use the mana. I'm just looking at this hand. I mean, I don't even have to use the devout. I could just go Mecha Chocobo. Oh no, we may as well keep the pressure on actually. We'll play the Mecha Chocobo first, and then I reckon we'll keep the ghoul. I don't think we need the Cannoneer if we have the ghoul. So I reckon I'm gonna do this. See what we draw. Goblin. That's just fine. That's whatever. We'll go in. And I think we just keep the ice back up there because we got the ghoul. We'll play with it. It's like kind of inefficient. Maybe I should have kept the Cannoneer because then we can Cannoneer next turn. But I don't mind this. I do want to bring out Sabin and keep on the pressure because he's only got one card in hand. Yeah, no, actually, no, I'm going to keep the pressure up. This deck's good at that. That's kind of what it's meant to do, so we'll probably just do that anyway. Shuffle graveyard, whoops. But I mean, I've left myself without a play next turn other than Naked Vein, which is generally not great, but there are a lot of other things, like we draw things like Genesis, or another Devout, things like that. There's quite a few cards we can draw to let us play next turn. Gestalian Empire would be sick, because then we can go into lock and get the discard. Like Setsu would be fine for the same reason. Nice round out the curve. If he plays a 5-cost, that makes our life easy, but it's highly unlikely with his 3 cards, 2 backups. Wow, he's just going to pass, what the heck. Yeah, we draw last cards, that's annoying. We can... I mean, there's not much to do with these, really. We'll probably just lose some mana for a turn, which I hate doing. Maybe I will just play the Vein. I just don't want to lose to Shantoto, though. If he draws it, he discards 3 to play it, so he'll go down to 1 card, which is actually probably fine. We'll have 2 backups and 4 cards at the start of our turn. Oh, I'll attack first, because that's happening anyway. Alright, no EXs. Yeah, I reckon we'll go to 2 backups, 4 cards if he plays the Shanto to his 3 backups, 1 card. I reckon it's worth the risk, and like I said, I feel like he's maybe not playing Shantoto. So, and this deck can kind of bring cards back in pretty quickly, especially with all the searches, like 2 Mog, 2 Gestalian, 1 Setzer. So we can kind of get the forward presence back really quickly. So I'm going to take the risk in this case. And we've got the Ghoul and the Shiver to tap down any 5-cost that he plays, even though we're losing the enter ability of the Vein. And he's not playing Lightning, so he can't Exodus this field of 3-4 costs. That's definitely something I would have not done against Lightning, if there's any chance they're playing Exodus. Yeah, here it is, it's Shantoto. Alright, see you later, boys. Like I thought. Yep. He's down to 1 card, that's fine. We'll get some good cards. Yes, we got the Mog, that's perfect. What to discard though? Probably. It's a shame we don't have an ice backup up, otherwise we could play the snow that we search off it if that's what we're going to play. Maybe Snow's probably not very good against his deck though, and it's a shame we've already lost Fang and Kaios, because then our only searches left are Sarah and Snow. So we're probably just going to have to search Sarah anyway. But yeah, I think we lose the Cannoneer. We get us Snow, I reckon. Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much no reason to get this if we don't have the Snow to go with it, so yeah. But then again, it does force discard while it's attacking. They're both pretty pingable. Yeah, we'll just do this. Again, it's a shame it's only a red mana up. I mean, with those draws, maybe it wasn't correct to walk into the Shantada like that, but I feel like the risk was kind of worth it for the extra forward presence. Alright, he's gone. Nice and slow, which is good for us. Give us the initiative. Oh, that is a good draw, I think. It's a decent forward, and it lets us play on the red backups. I reckon we probably don't need Ghoul if we got Shiver. I like this backup. Having this right now is good as well, though. I reckon we go Terra Snow. And I reckon we lose a Shiver, search a Shiver. Yeah, that's probably the best. Then again, maybe we'll keep Bahamut Shiver. Yeah, Bahamut Shiver is probably just as good. What are the threats? We don't need 2 Shivers. I reckon maybe we just replace a Shiver with a Shiver. Yeah, I reckon we'll do that. Yeah, we'll replace Shiver with Shiver. Telegraph Shiver and make him play more conservatively. We've got the initiative again, so that's good. Essentially play 2 costs for 7, 2 for 7 and a 1 for 3 that turn. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of dull potential with this hand. And then if we don't need to dull things, we can just play the Sidwolf, keep the backups up. That's what I like having. I like having in my hand a kind of build-uppy play, like a play that doesn't matter about your opponent's board, which is normally playing a backup, or a play that pushes the board, like in this case the Shiver or the Ghoul. To have those 2 options, so it doesn't matter what your opponent does, you've got a good play next turn. That's what I generally aim for, the way I craft my hand. Obviously it doesn't always work out that easily, but yeah. It's a nice luxury to have when you're the aggressor. But I'm wondering what he's got quite a lot of cards, quite a lot of mana. I'm wondering where he's going with this. Like I don't even know what yellow red would be doing. Like if he had a Jesse down, I'd be expecting some kind of like Final Fantasy VII type deck with like Vincent, Cloud, those kind of things. But I don't see a Jesse, so I don't think there's a 7 engine in here. So I'm wondering what his yellow red like synergy is. A Goblin, yeah, Goblin's good. What's he using it for though? Anything in particular? Just using it because it's a good card. I'm sure we'll find out shortly. I reckon there might be if there's a Dudaluma, that's pretty bad for Snow. In fact, yeah, Snow gets wrecked by Dudaluma. Ooh, hope he doesn't play that. Alright, who's this? Who are we guessing? Fang. No, I don't think many people are playing Fang. Oh yeah, of course, it's Phoenix. It's probably going to get the... What is he going to get, actually? It's VV and the Ninja, I think, are the only 2. Oh, it's Mystic. That's not very good, though. Yeah, so it's probably just going to be VV, right? This is fine. This costs him a lot of mana. But like, he's only got 1 card left in hand. So this is not too much of a worry at all. Yeah, he's just going to keep pinging us stuff with VV. Yes. Oh, my ruling video. I should have put in if forwards party attack under no, it should you activate 2 backups. I should have put that in my ruling video, but I didn't. But that question's come up so much over the past few days that that's my mistake. Yeah, for anyone watching though. If you party attack with no, you activate 1 backup for each forward in the party. Yeah, a party attack is still treated as nice attack of VV. I'll just block. This is like whatever. He's just going to ping it off anyway. He's dying though. Terror or Snow. I feel like Snow's more of a threat to him, but then he's got a lot more cards in his deck that can just kill Snow anyway. So maybe he does kill the Terror instead. Yeah. He's getting pretty low though. What have I got in graveyard? I've already used 2 goblins, right? So we've still got 1 goblin left. We've got the Sidwoff though. Oh, those are beautiful draws. I love that. Let's go with this first though. I don't think we're going to be needing the ghoul. We get to play Setzer. We get Setzer Search. Now, normally, if I was not almost winning, like if I was not about to win, I would get the Gastalian, but because we're about to win, we're probably going to pick up Lock, I reckon. Because he's giving him haste with the Sidwoff, I reckon, is the go. We lose the Shiver though. Maybe I don't want to lose the Shiver, but then we've got Snow, Setzer, and Red Mage. We probably don't need the Shiver, and we can even Sidwoff a Ghoul if we need to. So I reckon it actually is worth losing the Shiver for the Sidwoff in this situation, because we have plenty of Dull otherwise. Oh, and Red Mage. So yeah, I reckon we'll take Lock. And I mean, we could discard the Lock anyway. Actually, that's probably better, honestly. If we discard the Lock, then we can go Cyan, go Haste, Swing, and use the Shiver with whatever. Actually, yeah, the Shiver's probably guaranteeing us game, so I reckon I'm actually going to do it this way around. I don't need Lock's ability right now. Yeah, this way we've got 3 attackers, a Shiver, and whatever, like, still another card as well. We've got Red Mage up. Like, this is surely game next turn. There's surely not a lot he can do that will protect against that. Again, like, Dudaluma will kill Snow, but that's not enough to save him. But he's back at 4-4. What do we reckon? What could he do? Guy. Oh, I forgot about Guy. Oh, that's my bad. Oh, we got Red Mage. That's okay. Red Mage kind of beats Guy. That's something I didn't think about. I had Bahamut in here as an answer to Guy and Emperor. Mainly Guy, because Emperor can be killed by Mecha Chocobo, but yeah. Now that I realize you can Red Mage Guy as well, that's actually really handy to know. So he's not as much of a roadblock for this ice deck as he normally is. Scarmillion. Oh, it's Barret. Interesting. I wonder if he's got 2 grenades. Kill my Snow. That's not going to help him though. Yeah, I really can't think of any combination of cards he could have. Some kind of ping combo to kill both of these would be decent. But it's still going to cost him a lot, and he'll get his Barret frozen. Where is this going? Goblin again? Get some more haste? No. What even other 1-cost red cards are they? Ifrit? Maybe he's representing Tama? Yeah, I feel like Tama is in place here. Trying to get around the Snow. We got the Shiver for that though, and he knows we have a Shiver as well. Oh, he's... Which bigs is that? Oh, it's the original ones. There was a Goblin. Raubon! Not bad, not bad at all. Oh, okay, I see. He's killing sets like that, is he? Sure. That's fine. Make sure I know what sets it does. And now we win, because he has nothing. Well, obviously we have to see if it's EX, but yeah. I wonder if there's a way we can beat EX as well. I mean, just play the cyan. Yeah, I'll just do the straightforward way. Straightforward play. I'm just to play for free, that's fine. Alright, so let's see what you got. Yeah, I guess GG. Boop. 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 Oops. Interesting deck though from him. Anyway, yeah, cheers for watching. Just a quick game of this represent this deck.